and welcome to week 3 of the Special Olympics arm workout program. I'm so glad you are here today. This week we're going to be introducing a resistance band arm workout. So you're going to need resistance bands for this video. Follow along as we start with the warm-up, and then we'll move on to the exercise portion and end with the cool down. All right, to begin with our warm-up, we're gonna start with some arm hugs. So we're gonna bring our arms out and then give yourself a big hug and then bring them out again. And then we're gonna switch the position of your arm. Every time we go out, we're gonna switch and then it goes under. So my right hand started on top and then we're gonna go out, and then now my right hand's under me, okay? So we're gonna do this for about 20 seconds. Ready? Go. And we can stop. Our next one is going to be wrist rotation. So you're going to take your wrists and you're just going to go in tiny circles for 20 seconds. Ready? Go. And we can stop. Our last warm-up is going to be small arm circles forward and backwards. So we're gonna put our arms out and we're gonna do baby circles going forward. Ready? Go. And then now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go backwards. So 20 seconds, arm circles backwards. Go. And we can rest. Let's start our first set of our exercise portion. All right, welcome back. We're gonna start our exercise portion right now. So we're gonna, as you can see, we are starting on the ground. So if you can take a knee, if you have some room, and we're also gonna need our resistance bands. So we're just gonna do 4 exercises for our exercise portion. We're gonna do 3 sets, so repeat all of them 3 times. And we're gonna do about 10 reps for each exercise, okay? So our first one, like I said, we're gonna be kneeling. We're gonna be doing kneeling shoulder press. So we're gonna put one knee out in front of the other, and we're gonna put the resistance band under it. And we're gonna grab the handles, or just grab, if you have the ones with the ends, just grab the ends of each side. And we're gonna do some shoulder press. So we're gonna do 10 reps. So what a shoulder press looks like, we're gonna put our arms up and then we're gonna stretch them out to go straight and then come back down. So we're gonna do 10 reps. Ready? Go. All right, nice job. Now we're going to be doing some kneeling single arm bicep curls. So we're just gonna need one end of your resistance band. We're gonna put one knee under the resistance band and we're going to curl our arm up and down, do some bicep curls. If you wanna make it harder, you're gonna put your knee closer to the handle. If you wanna make it easier, because it's too hard, you're gonna move your knee away from the handle and just give it a little test run before we start. For this one, we're gonna do 5 reps on each side. So we're gonna do 5 reps with your right arm, 5 reps with our left arm. So let's begin. 5 reps. Ready? Go. All right, now we can switch and go on the other side. Put that knee under the resistance band, and we're gonna do some bicep curls with the other arm for 5 reps. Ready? Go. Nice job. Our next one are gonna be pull-aparts. You can either choose to stay kneeling or you can stand up. We're gonna grab the inside of our resistance band. We're gonna put it in front of us, and we're gonna stretch it out till our arms go out and they're nice and straight, and then come back in. We're gonna do 10 reps of these. Ready? Go. All right, nice job. Our last exercise are some bent over rows. So this one we're gonna stand up for. So for our bent over rows, we are going to step on the resistance band this time, and we're gonna grab one end of it. And we've done these in the last video, but without a resistance band. But this time we're gonna add some resistance by stepping on the resistance band, and we're gonna pull back and then go forward. We're gonna do 5 reps on each side. Ready? Go. Nice job. Now we're gonna switch, do the same exact thing, but doing it on the other side. 5 reps. Ready? Go. Nice job, everyone. This is the time where we can do a water break or sit down for a little bit to pause this video and come back when you're ready for set 2. Welcome back for set 2, everybody. We're gonna get started. First, we have those kneeling shoulder press. So we're gonna put our knees under the band, and we're gonna bring it up and do some shoulder presses. We're gonna do 10 reps. Ready? Go. All right, we can bring it back down. Now we're gonna do those bicep curls. So we're gonna do one at a time and put one knee under this band. And then we're gonna bring our hand up into our shoulder, bending at our elbow. 5 reps, then we'll switch. Ready? Go. Good, now we're gonna switch, do the same thing on the other side. 5 reps. Ready? Go. All right, now we're gonna do our pull aparts. You're gonna grab the middle of the band, put our arms up nice and straight out in front of us, and then we're gonna stretch that band and then come back to the middle. We're gonna do 10 reps. Ready? Go. All right, nice job. Now we can make our way up and stand up. Now we're gonna do some bent over rows. So we're gonna do one at a time. We're gonna step on that resistance band, and then we're gonna do those single arm rows. We're gonna do 10 reps on each side. Ready? Go. All right, now we can switch and do the same thing with your other arm. Ready? Go. Nice job, everybody. That is our completed set of our set number 2. And now pause this video if you need to and get some water, sit down for a little bit, and then we'll come back for our third and final set. Welcome back, everybody, for our third and final set. Let's get right into it. So we have our kneeling shoulder press first. We're gonna do 10 reps. Ready? Go. Nice job. Now we're going to move on to our kneeling single arm bicep curl. So we're just going to use that one arm and do 5 reps. Ready? Go. Nice. Now we're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. 5 reps. Ready? Go. Nice, now we're gonna do our pull aparts. We're gonna do 10 pull aparts. Ready? Go. Nice job, now we can make our way up. And we are going to do those bent over arm rows. So we're just gonna grab one end and do 10 reps each. Ready? Go. Nice, now let's switch and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Our very last one, you guys got it. 10 reps, ready? Go. Awesome job, everybody. Now we're gonna move on into our cool down for some static stretches. All right, everybody, let's start our static stretches. So our first one's gonna be a cross-body shoulder stretch. So we're gonna take one arm, put it across our chest, grab that elbow with your free arm, push it into your chest and hold. All right, now we can switch. Take that other arm across your chest, grab that elbow and push it in. Great, now our next one's going to be a static side stretch. So my legs are nice and wide, and then we're gonna take one arm and reach it over our body and really feel that stretch on the side, and we're gonna hold here. Now we're gonna come back up and do the same thing on the other side. Hand on that knee and reach over and hold. All right, we can make our way up. Now we're gonna do our overhead tricep stretch. So we're gonna reach up all the way up in the air, make sure our arm is nice and straight. And now we're gonna bend it behind our head. Grab that free arm, is gonna grab the elbow and push down. All right, arms down. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Arm goes up, bend it behind your head. Free arm grabs that elbow, pushes it down. And we can rest our very last stretch. We're gonna interlace our fingers behind our back, or we can just hold on to our fingers. And then we're going to put our shoulder blades together. So our arms are going back, our shoulder blades are together. Really feel that stretch. And now we're gonna bend. And we can come back up. Nice job, everybody. We are all done with this week 3 workout. So make sure to watch this every single day for this week, and then you can move on to next week is week 4. And we're gonna keep on doing some resistance band workouts. So let's finish off with our affirmation. So repeat after me. I am kind. I am important. I am smart. I am strong. And I'm gonna have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.